Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Maggie of maggiesbliss.com and we're here for our collective energy reading today. So I'm working with, and I believe I used this last week, Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, her deck. And just because it's all about what can help us and fuel us and keep us going. I actually have my celestial quartz that I got when I was on a retreat with Sage Goddess years ago. Beautiful, magical, uplifting, powerful. Quartz itself is a magnifier and it removes negative energies and uplifts our energies. And this is a celestial quartz which really helps us get in touch with also our ancestry, our ancestors, our the elders. So it's a little of that wonderful guidance that we need sometimes, especially when we're feeling lost. So it's possible some people are feeling a little lost this week, and maybe longer, right? But it's this really crazy energies. Today we have officially hit Mercury Retrograde. I'm sorry. Mercury Retrograde will be here for like 2.5, 3 weeks, but it starts today, and I forget, it finishes sometime in June, so we'll chat. But it's going to hit the Gemini folk more. It is the communication planet, which rules Virgos and Gemini, and my husband's Virgo, and my stepson's a Gemini. So it is said that it will hit them more, but you don't know, because there are other prominent placements within your chart, of course, Gemini, right, and Virgo, but other things that will come into account. All of us experience retrogrades, and it happens for reasons, divine order. This retrograde and all of them, they're to help us renew, refresh, review, all the re's, so that we can stay in our right divine alignment. And Mercury retrograde, it tends to mess with your communications, like phones, computers. It will mess with your cars as well, and so those are some really annoying things that happen, systems issues and all those wonky things that happen. So but it's also helpful to really think about what you want to say before you say it. Communication is going to be more challenging, so we just really have to listen to what's going on inside. Try our best not to react, but first listen, see what really calls for the situation. And if what calls for the situation is time, they have to be okay with it, the other person, right? You have to say, okay, I hear you, but I need to take a minute to really process this before I respond, because I don't want to, right? Because it can have lasting effects. And of course, we all know, do your best not to sign any contracts during Mercury retrograde, but if you have to, it's okay. Just make sure you're triple, not double, triple checking everything. Now we are coming up, and I'll go over the cards in a second, but we are coming up on a lunar eclipse. It's a full total lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So that'll be fun. That's Sunday. So the full total lunar eclipse, it should be visual to, I'm pretty sure, all of the US, Canada too, I think. And like Pacific time, it's at about 9:11 p.m. And then after midnight on the next day for folks like on the East Coast. And then you can check from there where it is during your time zone if you want to check it out and see the moon and all of its total lunar eclipseness. So maybe put your crystals out before, maybe put them out after. If you really, really, really want your crystals to take on that transformation energy, which can be challenging, so use them only when you really are working through some transformational stuff and want to. You can put it out during the lunar eclipse. It's highly debated in the energy world. So many people are adamantly against doing it, period, on that full moon. So you decide if your intuition says skip it, or, oh, maybe I will put my crystals out. And that is if you have any that you want to charge up with the full moon, which is cool. So the lunar eclipse, it's in Scorpio, so we can chat about that on Sunday. Sunday is the full moon, so we'll have more discussion during my free full moon sacred sound journey that I'll be doing on Sunday. So come join me for that. But just be mindful, the lunar eclipse, all eclipses come up and reveal to us truths that have not been revealed to us before, that we either refuse to see or now we're being forced to see. right divine timing. So be mindful. We're in an eclipse window. We started with the solar eclipse at the new moon, and now we're going for 18 months. It's going to bounce back and forth between Taurus and Scorpio the entire time. Earth and water, earth and fiery water, really, Scorpio. But be mindful, because this one is just bringing about a lot of transformations. Allow those really beautiful energies to soak in. Get outside in nature to really soak up the amazing energy, and nature will help us get back to truth. It just does. Do it as often as you can, every day, even for a few minutes, however much you can. Also, we're still, and I love it, time is going away. The linear time, that feeling of what day is it? What time is it? Oh my God, I thought it was this time, and really it's only this time, meaning like it seemed like time stretched. Or, well, how did 12 hours go by? It felt like an hour. So it's this wonderful get out of the linear time, so we get back into just being and living in the now moment, which is amazing. So that seems to be extra, especially this week. So I'm loving that. What else? We talked about Mercury retrograde. So before I pulled these cards, as I like to do, I just wanted to know what energies are coming up for the collective. So what I envisioned was, much like I would do for a group healing, we're going to do something tomorrow, free group healing. So join me tomorrow on May 11th at 11. I'm pretty sure that's how I set that up, so I'll have to double check that now. What I saw, I envisioned the collective as a body, a form, a body, right? Like an actual body. And I wanted to look at the chakras of the collective. So the energetic spiraling energies within our body, but I want to see where like most people are at that will be listening to this, watching this now and in the future. That is my intention. So if you're watching or hearing it, whether it's now or a little bit later, that's okay. It's for you. So what was really strong was the root chakra is out of whack for the collective and needs some major grounding. So it's so easy to get caught up in the mundane world and to be in anxiety and stress. And that root chakra comes out of whack, and you start to go into fear mode, and you don't like money. You might worry about money, worry about material possessions of some sort, and you will not feel supported by the universe. But the root chakra, when fully balanced, we are fully supported by the universe. Step out of that fear, step into the connection to Gaia. Ground. Picture yourself as a tree, or at least your feet. Send golden tree roots deep into Gaia. Connect to the new Earth's crystalline grid, the crystal core at the center of Earth. Allow yourself to feel connected out in nature, because it really does bring us back to truth rather than the worry. We're worrying about the past or the future instead of just be here now, because right now, take that moment and say, I can breathe. That's good. I am supported, and you will affirm that to yourself, right? I am grounded. I am supported. I am fully protected by the universe. The universe wants and has your back, right? I've seen this with all my Reiki sessions lately, right, Alicia? Ground, ground, ground. Yes. So I felt like the root chakra and that connection to earth needs to happen, but not just the earth, but to connect to spirit, to God, goddess, the divine, that source creator that created us. So allow the balance and the connection. That's basically what came up in the cards too, was to really, really bring, of course, right? Connection, ground to earth, connect to the source, right? Our creator, and allow the balance of that to bring you into center, into alignment. This is what I teach, like when I teach yoga classes, right? We come into mountain pose, we ground, we connect, we come into alignment. We're breathing deeply and fully that pillar of light that we truly are, to bring in the light from the sun, new codes coming in every day, to activate them within us, to ground them into Gaia and assist with the creation of the new earth, the positive, loving, peaceful, everyone work together, new earth. So have that possibility and be okay with seeing that, right? Knowing that that's there. So what else? The third eye came through. And that's very much like what I was mentioning in our last week's collective reading with regard to seeing the truth, right? Your third eye is all about seeing the truth. And right now, the eclipses are really helping us to see the truth within ourselves and within our surroundings, right? Because our outer reality is our creation. We create what we're seeing and feeling and experiencing. And we do that in a collective sense with all and with ourselves. So know that life is like an open eyes meditation, and it's just about where your focus is and connect in that way. The third eye is about seeing the truth. Let's see. And right now, the energies are coming in and really revealing more truths to us. And we're really opening up and being okay with seeing the truth, right? So it's like, okay, I know I don't like it, but I have to see this thing, right? Maybe I do like it. Maybe it's like, I have to tell you, both things are happening right now. Good things are happening, whether you perceive it as good or not. You're being shifted into the right alignment for you. And these eclipses, oh my God, I'm getting wicked chills in my whole body. So this is so right on point. You're being shifted right now to be in alignment with your path. And what may or may not seem as harsh is truly aligning you to your right path. So see it. And then when something challenging comes and you want to resist it, because right, what you resist persists, try not to do that. Instead, see it and say, okay, what is my lesson from this? What good can I make from this? Where can I make this an even better thing? Like what's my opportunity? So trying to ask yourself those beautiful questions, and then trust. We have to trust our intuition. It's coming in extra strong for so many, even those who may or may not have wanted it. It's coming in. We're opening up. And the truth is being revealed to us, and now it's just trusting your intuition. And that's actually what we're discussing in this month's Mystic Soul Priestessing course, the 13 spheres of priestessing that I'm doing all year. This month is all about trust, empathy, and your intuition. So we're doing that on the 13th, Goddess Day. So Friday the 13th, good luck. By the way, I was born on the 13th. It's a good day. So get out there and enjoy it on Friday too. So trust, ground, but not too much, as I said. Okay, cool. I did mention that, but the trust is important. You must trust what's coming to you. And the more you do, the more it will come, and it'll come stronger and easier. And you'll really be able to listen to what your higher self is speaking to you. Your angels are speaking to you. So it's coming in extra strong. And that's also to align you on your true path. So the cards that came up from Colette Baron Reid's deck, the Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, and withholding, right? Chills, Alicia, right? So, the Lady of the Gift, and you can see that it seems to be that she's flowing or blowing magic to the fairy, really amazing. And for me, what came up on this card was a balance between the two, the give and the take. This is very much so like root chakra. Don't hold on to things because you fear losing it. Release, let go, gift what you can. And then also it's twofold, because it's about your gifts coming in, and they're coming in extra strong. And these eclipses are bringing more truth to shine, the light being that you are. And this lady is saying, give freely your gifts, and have balance, of course. And by give freely, I mean, if you're giving of your energy, you must have reciprocation, sacred reciprocity of your energy that you give out. So balance, either you're getting paid for it or you're bartering, right? So some sort of balance there, but allow your gifts to shine and show them. Don't resist, but also don't hold onto things because you think it's going to go away. The more you give, the more you receive. It's just the law of the universe. So the next one that came up is the Dragon's Duel. Oh my God, it's so nice. Oh yeah, so number 2 card, it's a 20, but it reduces to 2 in numerology, and that's the duality. We're in extra duality this year, with it being a 6-year, 222, 6 year, and the love vibration, but 2 is all about 2 sides of the coin, balance of the 2, divine feminine and masculine, which, by the way, I didn't write it down in my notes, so I totally forgot. That's what came through when I was looking at everyone as the collective, was this amazing divine feminine energy, but also balancing with the masculine, that merge. So this ushering in of the divine feminine energy is here, and we as feminine women need to step in and embrace that femininity. It is challenging because we have had that imbalance with the divine masculine for so long. And it's hard for women if like you have a lot of masculine in your astrology too. Like I have a lot of Aries, very masculine. It's all about doing and flowing and action. But there's a balance there. So I need to keep reminding myself I'm feminine too. I'm not just the masculine energy. So step into your femininity, allow yourself to flow, be okay with your curves, enjoy them, because that's your goddess self. And that's what is so pleasing to men and women alike, that femininity that we need. It's our power. So bring that forth. And men, you might have a hard time with this. Some will, some won't. It depends on how much you have embraced your feminine side, because women and men both have divine feminine and divine masculine energies. We have to balance the two so that we can become whole. So allow the masculine to be there in healthy forms and the feminine to be there in healthy forms, so that we're not too much in one or the other. So it's a balance there, and that's ushering in extra strong right now. That's what some people are seeing right now, especially with the lunar eclipse. So a 23 card, 5 is the numerology for that, which is transformation, transmutation, as well as we're in a 5-month, and we, right, 555, you can manifest. It's a Taurus energy, right? So at May 5th, hopefully we're doing some intending for abundance and material things to bring that in. It's well aspected right now, as well as May 25th, 15th, do it at 5:55 p.m. or a.m., right? Like add and layer your correspondence for manifesting. So this is bringing in a challenge, because there could be a little bit of a fight with yourself, an inner conflict. The dragon dual energy, it's dueling itself really, but it's also showing you as above, so below. So allow the wisdom of the above to come forward into the unhealthy parts in our body. We're human for a reason. There's things for us to heal and learn and experience and do and be. So we need to listen to the higher guidance, because they know us better than we know ourselves. And the dragon energy is coming in so strong for that, because the dragon is the fighter. And sometimes, like when I have to bring out Mama Dragon, I'm like, don't make me bring out Mama Dragon. I don't want to be Mama Dragon, but sometimes it's needed, right? Like that grandmother energy that's stern but nurturing. Allow the energies to merge. Bring in the wisdom. Be okay with what you need to be introspective about. If you're having resistance or an inner conflict, take yourself up into meditation, out in nature if you can, and watch in a neutral space and place. Watch yourself. Ask yourself in this neutral place what the lesson is. What are you resisting? Why are you resisting it? Sometimes we don't know. We need to go into meditation or past life regression or hypnosis to like help us with that. But we got this. So do the meditations. I have tons on my YouTube channel to help you, all free. So see if that will help. I know like sometimes for some of my YouTube videos, they come up with commercials if you don't have YouTube Red. So I'm so sorry. Not all of them do, but some do. I have YouTube Red, so I keep forgetting that some people might not. But yeah, let me know, because some of the videos I can, I'll have. Anyway, we'll work on that. So the last card is a 26 card, which to me brings in the 13, because half of 26 is 13. So again, divine feminine energies. 26 also reduces to 8 in numerology, and 8 is about as above, so below, and infinity, the infinity of that which we are created to. It also reminds me of twin flame energy coming in. But this is the Rainbow Prince. I'll show it to you in a sec, because the small words are compensation and perseverance. And look at this angel guy. Isn't that amazing? It just reminds me so much, and that's what came in was Mune Ki. Mune Ki, Mune Ki, Mune Ki. Mune Ki, Mune is love, Ki is energy. Mune Ki is the 9 rites of awakening that Dr. Alberto Villoldo brought to us, and has been an impactful and very powerful experience for me as well as all of my students. So if you're called to it, it reminds me of this, because it's all about the rainbow body, our luminous energy field, and the luminous ones who have stepped outside of time and space are in linear time, or outside of linear time rather, and are able to come and help us. And the more they see our rainbow body, it calls to them and they'll come. And when you receive the Mune Ki rights, you're connected to that lineage, the steward for Earth, and you will call to them with your energy in that way. But it's our rainbow body that's being activated. It's just happening. And this rainbow print is it's gifting you, okay, it says compensation and perseverance. You are receiving what you need at all times, but also the challenges can be there. Remember to have patience, to trust in your intuition, your higher guidance, as well as the universe to support you. And your gifts are coming in. They're coming in extra strong now, even more than before. So just listen to the higher wisdom, the guidance of the angels, of your rainbow luminous ones, the healers. But it's all ushering in to help us during these challenging times. So hopefully this resonated with you guys. Let me know if you have questions, anything I can address a little bit more. I know one of the previous questions last week was, what about the lunar eclipse? So hopefully I addressed that well in here, and then we'll chat more about that on Sunday during the free full moon sacred sound journey for Scorpio full moon and lunar eclipse on Sunday. So I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. Blessed be. And Renee.